everybody. I'm Sean Hammond. We're at Musikmesse 2011 in Frankfurt, Germany, at the Koch amp booth with Maren.
Yeah.
Maren, how's it going?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Sounds
Tired,
really
but
good.
fine.
Yeah, me too. You guys have a couple of cool new hybrid amps here that you were just playing through the Jupiter. Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, it's like you said, it's a hybrid amp. So what we're basically doing is combine a tube technology with a high-grade MOSFET technology. So everything with this amp that has to do with sound is created and done by tubes. There are two small preamp tubes inside, and every
Standard 12AX7s?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I've got to say, it sounds remarkably tube-like. I know a lot of the hardcore tube amp guys are really skeptical about hybrid designs.
Yeah.
And there has been good reason to in the past, but
Yeah.
it sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah. Well, we are well aware of the fact that, most guitar players are, real tube freaks and care a lot about the amp being an actual tube amp. So we're really happy about the sound that we've been able to create, and it sounds very much a lot like an actual tube amp. And we've been having a lot of great responses so far, and what's really great about this technology is that the attack and the response of the MOSFETs work really well if you're a speed picking kind of guy, or you do a lot of jazz with where you need a lot of how do I put this, where you really need to hear what you're playing, you know what I mean? A lot of definition in your sound. So that, for some reason, this technology works really well for those guys as well. So
Cool. Now there's a second model that's also the hybrid amp.
Yeah.
It's a higher gain amp, right? It's called the Startroooper.
yeah. Yeah, that's true. Well, it's basically exactly the same amp. The only difference, the main difference, is the voicing of the amp. So the Startroooper is more a heavy metal kind of amp. So well, that's basically it. And of course, we changed the looks a bit to make sure that it fits a bit better with the people.
Gotta be black.
Exactly. Yeah. All black and white. White is the new black, but.
All right, why don't we hear that?
All right.
You made that sound pretty mean for not having a pointy headstock guitar.
Exactly. Well, it's just a typical, a drop D kind of thing. I want to make the difference between the amps very obvious. But the another difference is that the speaker in this amp, in comparison to the Jupiter, is not the Jensen Neodymium, but it's our own VG90 speaker, which is a heavier speaker. It's actually based on the early vintage 30s, so it's more in that kind of range, and it fits better to this amp as well. So
Now, are these available right now?
yeah, no problem. How many do you want? Just let me know, man.
I want to get those through customs. All right, Maren, so where can people go to find out more about these two new amps?
Yeah, you just go to our website, which is www.koch-amps.com. That's
Cool.
it. All right.
All right, thanks, Maren.
Thanks.
Have a good show.
All right, thank you, man.
I'm Sean Hammond. You're watching PremierGuitar.com.